Okay, everybody. I am at the Low Life Barrel House. I've got a guest here with me. But what am I doing? This is the official Real Broker kickoff. So just look behind me here. And I'm going to pan quick because not everyone's going to want to be on camera on this one. But it's a great time. This is the official kickoff. And if you haven't heard of Real Broker, give me a call. I'll tell you all about it. Stacey, welcome back. That's how we're starting, and we are already recording. So this is what happens. Welcome back to the Top Agent Podcast. I am joined as usual with my co-host, Stacey Regula. Stacey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm enjoying my new T-shirt that I got yesterday. We are samers today. Yeah, I can't really. I'm kind of short.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? I think it means something different to everybody. But it is Real's one of their now I'm forgetting
core values.
Core values, yes.
Core values.
Yes.
And we were at what last night?
We attended the Real Winnipeg, I guess. Real Broker Winnipeg launch party. So yes. Or Manitoba. And open bar, candy bar, and some good music, even some throwbacks, and some good appetizers and good people. And I think it was very unique experience. Everybody was just trying to meet each other in person and collaborating. And what was your thoughts?
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a great event. There was lots of food and drinks going around. I had to drive home, so I behaved myself. I had a guest with me as well. But we also saw some big-time agents show up that are not part of the brokerage, which, that maybe means they're thinking about jumping over. And there's some people that will make an impact. Of course, we all make an impact in Real Brokerage. That's what it's all about. But it was a great event, and Addison and Jesse kind of spearheading it as per usual. Got to meet our broker for the first time, and it was an awesome event.
We also got to, we had a very special guest fly out. She is in charge of, I believe, Canadian operations for Real. So she joined us for a few days. She attended some Real events and training in Winnipeg, and then came to the launch party. And we also have received exciting news that we have an alternate broker joining the brokerage, and she will be starting on Friday. And she has 13 years experience as a realtor and 6 years experience as a broker. And she does a lot of rural stuff. So I'm super excited about that. And so we got to shake hands with a lot of people.
Yeah. So the threshold, I think, was 50 agents in order for us to get the alternate broker signed on. And we have passed that. So in province of Manitoba, we have over 50 agents with Real Broker. And we have also crossed another threshold. We are now at 12,000 agents company-wide. And the rate of growth is best in the business at this moment.
Yes, we have now taken the spot of fastest growing brokerage. So
yeah, and we've got a ways to go, but it's an awesome time to get into this company. If you want any details on that, either reach out to me or Stacey. We're happy to share some information with you. And my takeaways from last night were, this was the second time we've been together as a group, and that I've attended.
Yes, me too.
And there was a lot more. It was a lot more relaxed and a lot more of collaborative things going on. So it was nice to see. It was great to connect with some people that we haven't seen in a while. And I feel pretty good about the company and the direction it's going.
Yeah. So Real Broker Winnipeg has been doing a lot of different in-person events, but I think for both of us living where we live, it's sometimes challenging for us to find the time during doing real estate to make it in to Winnipeg for these things. But I think a lot of the agents that are living in Winnipeg have been taking full advantage of the weekly in-person coffee meetups that they're having on Wednesdays. And my understanding is those are open to all agents on Wednesday mornings. So that way they collaborate and discuss things and just kind of help each other get the week going. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. What else you got going on this week?
Today I'm headed to a listing presentation and for an acreage. Sunday I am putting a listing on the market in cottage country, and I am ordering Christmas cards.
'Tis the season. Before we talk about Christmas
Season.
cards, which we do need to talk about, I actually signed up a deal while we were at the event last night. So good energy.
Yes.
Yeah. Christmas cards. This is one of the most underrated activities that a real estate professional or pretty much anyone in sales can possibly do. There's different approaches to it, but what are you doing this year for Christmas cards? Because it gives you a touch to your warm market and previous clients to remind them who you are and what you do, because there's studies out there that show that people would use the same agent they've used in the past, but they can't remember who they are and they don't have their contact information.
Yes. I had an issue when I started in real estate. I was wondering, how do I do this Christmas cards? Because there's certain people that are friends from, that I would have sent a regular card before, but now they've bought houses, and I was trying to figure out how do I send personal cards versus business cards, and so I just gave up and made it all into one. So I have I always do a flat card. On one side is, Merry Christmas from the Regulas, and we've got the three of us on the picture. And then you flip it over and it's my business stuff. So they can decide which way they want it to face on their fridge. And you kind of become friends with your clients anyways. So I figured, why not just lump it all into one? So friends, family, clients, everybody gets the same card. And that's how I do it. And I will start reaching out to everybody that I sold places to in the past year to get their addresses. It's also a good way to have one of our touches that you're supposed to do every year. So, and always good to do it around Thanksgiving, because then you're wishing them a happy Thanksgiving too while you're getting their address. What about you?
Shouldn't you have their address? Just saying.
It's different, like PO boxes, right?
True. Yeah, there is that.
Can't really send things to people's houses where I live. So
Yeah. Out in the woods. So I keep a record as I sell houses and go through and get people's mailing addresses as we go through the process. So it's
and in Winnipeg now, a lot of places are getting boxes as well. So
yeah. Well, I do it every year, and I started a few years ago when I was encouraged by our former mentor of ours that said this is explain the rationale for it. And I've actually gotten quite a bit of business from it. So if you're looking for a way to build business, Christmas cards are a great way. People that are even new in the business, send one out that has your business information to everybody you know. It will help. You will get listings and buyer clients from your Christmas card efforts.
yes, I did in the past.
Yeah. And I'm speaking directly because we did chat with an agent yesterday who is new in the business and struggling. And, we need to collaborate and find ways to help each other grow and get where we need to be successful. Because if an agent doesn't sell anything for a period of time, it's a pretty expensive business to be in.
Yes, definitely is. Yeah, I gave her a little bit of advice yesterday. It's just keep farming your circle. So, and Christmas cards is a big part of that.
Yeah. And be active. You can't just throw, flyers on a table and expect people to pick them up and call you.
Yes.
They have to meet you. They have to get to know you. Know, like, and trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
So next week we are meeting with a couple agents that are have called us about Real, and on that note, there's been a big announcement that with revenue share that Real has put out there. Would you like to go over that?
Yeah, previously, you would have seen this on my other channels where I had mentioned this as an announcement in the past, but the revenue share portion of this company was 10 agents on your front line in order to unlock the second line. So the way that works is, let's say there's me, I sponsor Stacey in, she sponsors someone else in. So Stacey would be level 1, so the other person will be level 2. Now you can generate so much of the cap fee from each of these levels, but you have to have a certain amount of people before you unlock those levels. Real had that set as 10 active agents in order to unlock level 2. They have, as of November 1st, reduced that number to 5. So it matches other cloud-based brokerages that we are in direct alignment or even competition with at some point in some facet.
Yes.
So Real pays more on the first few levels than any other company for those agents you unlock of their cap fee, and just made it equally easy to unlock the subsequent levels. So levels 1 and 2 are the best ones as far as pay structure goes, and you now have an opportunity to generate some residual income off of those.
Yes, this is super exciting. Around this time of year, things slow down a little bit, and we get a little more phone calls from people that are considering making a move. And as a lot of people know, the split is really good with Real, which is one of the big reasons we were interested in the company. But now having this big change is kind of got me motivated again for just putting a little more effort in when I'm explaining things to people.
There you go. There you go. Well, Stacey, short episode today.
Yeah.
But we'll be back next week, hopefully with a guest where we can pick their brain and find out all of the things that they do that make them tick and that they use to keep their business at the highest levels.